All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. All right, we have just turned the corner. We're in 2018 now, okay? And of course, you know, it's no secret that I've been turned on to cryptocurrencies by my good friend, and I'm actually have been doing a little bit of investigation in them and just a little bit of education in lieu of everything else that I have going on. But I see exactly what's going on, and of course, buying expensive cryptocurrencies just like buying stocks. So what is the purpose of cryptocurrency, and why are we here? Well, first of all, cryptocurrency, from its inception, it seems to me that the whole idea is not to need banks anymore. You and I know it's obvious that the markets is manipulated. It's obvious that it's rigged. There's too much insider trader secrets. And also, Jason and Ford did a good video how that the rich don't want us people, the common people, the middle class people, the poor people. They don't want us being rich. And so they have rigged the whole entire system to make sure that never happens. However, there are new methods and new ways for people to actually gain wealth other than playing in the false rigged fiat currency Federal Reserve system that is definitely rigged only for the rich. And so henceforth, cryptocurrency. I actually, and I'm gonna give you some of my purchases, okay? I actually purchased in some Ripple. I sat and watched it when it was in its teens go all the way up to number 2. I was trying to get in at 136. I think I got in like 189 or 2 or something like that. But I think I made a very good move with Ripple. Now, of course, there's a lot of people out there that would have, and that would differ with me concerning it. And that's your prerogative. But remember this. Remember, when you're investing in something like this, cryptocurrency, i.e. gold, silver, whatever it is, you never invest in something that you never put in the amount of money that you're not willing to lose. That's first and foremost. So that way you don't get all offended in case something goes south, because it is a risk. Nobody ever complains when the reward comes, but if they end up losing money, then people all of a sudden starts complaining. All right. Now, there's another one that I'm probably going to get into tomorrow. Providing that I can get the funds in there fast enough. I've actually been looking at Tron too, and there's a whole list of them. But over on Coinbase, they have a whole bunch of lists and tell you what the market capital is for every single one of these currencies that are there and they're telling you how they're performing. Now you can pick whatever you want. I personally think that if you're going to get into this, you want to dab your foot in. If you have the income to be able to invest in some of those expensive currencies, then by all means get into it. But if you don't have the capital to be able to do it, then you're better off with going with something kind of like in the stock market, what they call penny stocks, and then give it a little time and see if they rise. If not, you can always shift them around and put them into other investments to where your heart can be actually, a little bit more content. Because I think Tron right now is like 4 cents, but man, the amount of money that's pouring into it, just like it's poured in Litecoin and like it's poured in Ripple. Ripple, I mean, who would ever expect this? Now, I understand there's a lot of speculation out there and a lot of doubt concerning Ripple as well. And the reason being is because they're talking about continually keep expanding Ripple and keep on up to $1 billion a month. I mean, keep on doing it, whereas Bitcoin has a cap. And I forget, I think it's like 25 million or 25 million, something like that. And that's all the amount of Bitcoins that can ever be created, period, point blank, somewhere along in there. And I see the reason why that is up there. But we're watching other currencies come up and replace other ones, and they're very cheap for you to get into. Imagine this, if you got into Tron at 4 cents. And are you going to complain in 2 or 3 years if Tron is sitting at $200 or $300, or are you going to be rejoicing? I mean, think about it. That's just part of it. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at Cardano. I'm looking at a few things that I'm more likely going to get into. And I'll actually tell you what I'm investing in because I have really, nothing to lose. Also, remember I told you a few weeks before the end of the year that my own personal analysis, without listening to all the other pundits and stuff, is I believe that gold and silver is primed to make a move. And before it closed out on this past weekend, gold was over 1,300, which something hadn't did in a long time. I think it closed out at 1,303. Silver is way undervalued, 77 to 1 to gold. And right now it's sitting at $17 an ounce, somewhere along there. I personally think that it's time for them to move up, because if the one thing that the cryptocurrency market has done, it is proven to all of us, including the actual manipulators themselves, it has ripped the cover off and let everybody know that the currencies as we see it today, the fiat currencies and the powers that be, have literally been rigging and manipulating the market, because see, they can't get in there with their regulation and do the same thing with cryptocurrency. Now, are they working on a method and up to the madness and a way to be able to do it? You bet your bottom dollar that they are. But henceforth, hey, you know, we're learning a lot about all this. We really truly are. So, you know, stay vigilant. Educate yourself, just like you did with gold and silver. Hopefully you didn't get rid of your silver and you didn't get rid of your gold. I have not sold 1 ounce of it. I haven't. Still accumulating, still stacking. And thank the Father for it. So, hey, I hope I said something to stimulate thought, to give you a little bit of hope here. But we're getting ready to see. Matter of fact, I looked earlier and all of them was in green, whereas they was all in red. We should see something here the first 2 weeks in January concerning everything that's going on, since there was a lot of money being poured into it, into cryptocurrency. And so now we should be able to see it stabilize here. And by in the month of January, we should be able to see some significant gains, providing that you got in. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'll keep you informed, okay?